Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. And coming up in this edition, Ghana's Mohamed Kudus got an assist in West Ham's 3-1 win over Luton Town, and I'll tell you the surprising thing that Mohamed Kudus did in this game as he's currently trending on social media. Also, there is some good news for the Black Stars as Tariq Lamptey made his return from injury to play for Brighton in their match against Newcastle United. Also in the game involving Bournemouth versus Brentford, Antoine Semenyo was in action in the game, and well, for Crystal Palace, they benched one Ghanaian player and played one Ghanaian player in their game against Wolves, and we'll talk about it right here on the channel. So you know how we do it. Please subscribe if you haven't, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. So West Ham won their game by 3-1 over Luton Town, but they couldn't have done it without Mohamed Kudus on the score sheet. Despite not scoring, Mohamed Kudus was able to get an assist in the game for the Hammers. Well, how did the game pan out? Well, the game started with Lukonga scoring the first goal for Luton Town in the 6th minute. Well, it took West Ham 54 minutes for them to get the equalizer through Ward-Prowse in the second half. Shortly after, Thomas Susek made it 2-1 for West Ham in the game. Later on in the 76th minute, that was when Mohamed Kudus zoomed into the star boy role and managed to get his assist in the game. Well, how does this assist in particular come about? Well, a young boy by name George Ethy, who is just 19-year-old, came on to replace West Ham experienced striker, that is Mikel Antonio. The moment Ethy got onto the pitch, Mohamed Kudus switched with Jarrod Bowen and moved to the right hand of attack. The moment Mohamed Kudus went into the right flanks, he was given a nice pass, and Mohamed Kudus made a dashing run into the box of Luton Town. Despite the defenders trying to break him down, Mohamed Kudus made his way all the way into the goalkeeper's yard, and when it looked like Mohamed Kudus was falling down, he forced a sliding pass, and that found George Ethy. And with just his first touch in the game, George Ethy scored his first goal for West Ham in the Premier League. Yes, that was how Mohamed Kudus managed to get his assist for 19-year-old George Ethy. And Charlie, it was such a nice play work from Mohamed Kudus, and Mohamed Kudus is Charlie, it's a gem. Well, Kudus played 90 minutes of action, and guess what? After getting the goal, George Ethy invited Mohamed Kudus to take a seat with him on the advertising board, just as you can see on your screen. So George Ethy sharing his glory with Mohamed Kudus. So with this assist that Mohamed Kudus contributed in the game against Luton, he becomes the second highest assist creator for West Ham this season, up to 6 assists. That is Mohamed Kudus' contribution for West Ham. He has 7 goals for West Ham this season in the Premier League, giving him the second highest goal scorer for West Ham this season. He currently has a total of 13 goal contributions, and he is the 3rd highest goal contributor in the West Ham team. So Mohamed Kudus is not stopping over there and is continuing putting in good effort. And in fact, in this game, he was the 2nd best player on the pitch for West Ham. Now, let's go on and do some more, and let me tell you about the good news that I have for the Blasters. Because guess what? After weeks of waiting, Tariq Lamptey has finally made his return to the pitch after a long injury layoff. Tariq Lamptey last played for his team, that is Brighton, in their match against Arsenal, and after that match that was played in April, Tariq Lamptey has not played a game again. Well, guess what? In their game against Newcastle today, Tariq Lamptey made his comeback onto the pitch as he played the first half. In the 40th minute, he came on to replace his teammate who got injured in the game, and Tariq Lamptey was able to get 15 minutes of action for Newcastle in the game. The game ended 1-1 between Newcastle and Brighton as Tariq Lamptey played a key role at the right back. Well, the reason I'm happy that Tariq Lamptey is back is because now we are sure that Tariq Lamptey can play for the Black Stars in the 2026 upcoming World Cup qualifier against Mali next month, because Charlie, we miss Tariq Lamptey so much. He couldn't be within the 2023 AFCON due to injury, and now he is back and in action for Brighton. Well, let's go on and do some more and talk about some other Ghanaian players who featured in the Premier League. Well, in the game involving Bournemouth versus Brentford, Ghanaian striker, that is Antoine Semenyo, played 90 minutes of action for Bournemouth in the game as they lost by 2-1 to Brentford. Well, Antoine Semenyo tried his best, but unfortunately, Bournemouth succumbed to a 2-1 defeat to Brentford. Well, Antoine Semenyo, despite not scoring, is in contention to win the Bournemouth Player of the Season. And guys, we have to go and vote for him. If you've not checked my previous video, please go and check it out and make sure you vote for Antoine Semenyo to win the Player of the Season for Bournemouth, because he currently has 10 goal contributions, 8 goals and 2 assists this season. And now, before we go, well, in the game involving Wolves versus Crystal Palace, the Crystal Palace coach decided to play only Jeffrey Schlupp and bench Jordan Ayew in this game. Yes, Jordan Ayew was benched, and I think this is the first time I'm seeing Jordan Ayew being benched in a game for Crystal Palace. Well, Palace won the game by 3-1. Jeffrey Schlupp came on in the 88th minute to play the final minutes of action in the game. At the point of coming, well, Crystal Palace had won the game already by 3-1, and it was an away match. Well, this is where we wrap up everything here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one.